just looks like, man, I'm chilling. This is it, man. I mean, have you imagined just like you're chilling and your environment is so chill that you have just clouds just billowing? Like you're just chilling there and just got clouds billowing. You're like, I'm just gonna hold some fire, man, just to like show you what's up. Just to show you what's up. For no reason at all, I'm holding this fire in my hand. And you're just like, wow, man, this guy's holding flame in his hand like that. And again, he fits this archetype of this sky creator, sky architect, for this pantheon that comes out of like the early eastern area of the world, right? We'll kind of get deeper into it a little bit here. He's apex. He's all about truth, order, light, ethical law, right? So he is structured law. He is conscious order, and he is above all spiritual beings, everything. And he's intervention style. He's not gonna answer the phone either. He doesn't answer the phone. He did build moral law and cosmic polarity. So again, he creates the framework of it. He's not just the ceiling, he's the blueprint. He's not only the highest deity of Zoroastrianism, he is the definition of righteousness within that system. So he is all-consuming on a lot of levels. And we can kind of see that that's wild. That's powerful right there. He emerges from ancient Indo-Iranian religious roots and becomes central through the teaching of Zoroaster between the 1000 and 600 BCE. This is when he's discussed, at least by scholars, in that regard. This is where he's come from. Unlike the other two, whose traditions are mainly oral, the last two we talked about, Ahura Mazda's technology is well preserved in scripture, the Avesta. And so this kind of like changes the structure of how we look at him right off the bat. This is not just inherited myth. This is an entire philosophy that's built into this system here. Right. So we're talking about the Achaemenid Persian Empire. We're roughly like 500, 550 BCE to 330 BCE. He is their patron, right? Under Xerxes. This is who Xerxes was given props for, right? We all know Xerxes. Scissorme timbers. So also Darius. So he was the state ideology for that time. He represented the entire state. He was not tribal. He represented the entire civilization. So his concept was that if we compare him to Olaru, who has Asha as the animating power, Ahura Mazda possesses Asha. So Asha is in itself, it is truth, it is order, it is cosmic harmony, it is moral correctness, it is righteous alignment with reality itself. That's ultimate harmony. He is what is opposed to Asha is Druj, which is deception, disorder, and falsehood. And this is the structural difference between these two, is that it's in structure, right? Ahura Mazda exists in a universe where order is contested. So he is not merely above chaos, he is conscious opposition to chaos. And he is opposed, the cosmic duality is Angra Mainyu, who is the destructive spirit. So this kind of gives them this concept of warfare, this struggle that must be maintained at all times. So there's always this pressure to keep going with it. Humans are not just passive observers, they actually participate with good thoughts, good words, their good deeds. So the planetary sovereignty is a lot more in their hands. The sky isn't distant. The sky actually is like, help. The sky is not screaming for help. The sky is like, be conscious of what you're doing because it all figures in. And we see that, Ahura Mazda, like the name itself, Ahura means Lord, Mazda means wisdom. That's a good name, right? Lord of Wisdom or Lord Wisdom. So he is Lord Wisdom. He's not brute power. He is not thunder. He is wisdom itself. He doesn't wield any weapons, but he is associated obviously with metaphysics, mainly Asha and the sacred five, which are the visible symbols of purity and order per this belief system. So a wonderful mythology, like when we talk about him, we're seeing some divine structure. He has holy spirits that are underneath him, and of course, the other beings within that, and several. So this is a very ordered hierarchy as a belief system. It has a very like well-known and well-defined structure. It reflects some of their, this is during an imperial identity. They were really driving like lineage and kingships, and this is later we would have like different types of moralism and duality in Abrahamic belief systems, which will come to this area. So this is kind of like not light versus dark, but more like he is truth versus falsehood. He is heaven versus destructive forces. So that's kind of his framework there. He is a cosmic level being. He's the access of this ethical integrity. He is a sovereign of structured light, and he is law at the highest level. He is the lawgiver, and his timeline runs from way back like 1500 years ago or 1500 BCE. So we're probably talking another two, like we're talking like 3,500 years ago. The time of the empire was roughly 550 BCE, and later this would be the Islamic quest would be the biggest obstacle to this belief system, although it's still thriving right now. So we see it all kind of manifesting, and we see three really, really, really different takes on what the sky god looks like. So that was kind of the burn for today. I kind of feel like these are among the best ones that I've done, right? Kind of digging into these. I like geographically what we're able to pull out of here. I'm definitely dying for you guys to start giving me your thoughts on some of these deities as we break them down. So we'll work with some times, but in the meantime, the in-between time, just please, like, subscribe, go to the channel, check out some of the other videos. I will probably be back. I don't know what I'm going to do later today, but if I see something that grabs me, I may come back and do a live. But I'll at least have a myth going for you guys. I think I have some new myths. Yeah, I think I'll have some new myths up for you guys tonight. Otherwise, I'm right here. Now I'm just hungry. So I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to chill out and then work on some stuff in a bit. But like I always say, I'm always working hard for you guys, always trying to give you the maximum effort. Make it an enjoyable time when you're here on the channel.